Today was not the usual day, but today was different. I was tired, not the normal kind of tired, the kind where your body feels heavy before you even open your eyes. I heard my alarm. I knew what time was and I ignored it. 5 whole minutes I just lied there, telling myself one more time. I didn't want to walk. I didn't want to move. I wanted to stay exactly where I was, but I got up anyway. My first step out of the house was the hardest step of the whole journey. I walked along a railway line to get to work, not a smooth path. Stones, concrete, uneven ground demand something from your feet with a single step. And today, those stones felt like mountains. There is one section, a concrete path along the tracks that normally takes me a few minutes to cross. Today, it took me several. I was walking slowly. My legs were heavy. My body was fighting me the whole way. I could have turned back. Nobody would have seen me. But then I looked to side of railway line and I saw something. Dry grass still standing. This grass was clearly dying. You could see it. The color was gone. The life was going. Every visible sign said this grass was finished, but was still standing. And something hit me in that moment. If that dry grass with no water, no green, left nothing, if it can still stand, why am I, a human being with a purpose and a calling, why am I considering stopping? The grass didn't choose to fall. It kept standing with whatever it had left. And I said to myself, keep going, not fast, not perfectly, just keep going. Here is what I know about the human body. When you're tired, your brain lies to you. It tells you that you are finished, that you cannot go further. But scientists have discovered that the feeling of being tired arrives long before you actually limit. Your brain is trying to protect you, but it stops you too early. The body almost always has more left than it admits. And there is one thing that overrides what your brain tells you: purpose. When what you are doing is connected to something bigger than you, other people, a mission, a calling, your brain shifts. It stops calculating the cost and starts finding the energy. I was not working for myself this morning. I was working for 300 students, waiting for someone who believes their future matters. That is what moved my feet, not strength, not motivation, but purpose. Maybe you are watching this and you are tired today. Maybe you ignored your alarm too. Maybe your first step today was your hardest. Maybe you are in the middle of something, a goal, a job, a journey, and everything in you is saying stop. I want you to remember the dry grass. It had every reason to fall, but it didn't fall. Tired is not the same as finished. Slow is not the same as stopped. And the hardest is always the first one. Once you take it, your body remembers why it is moving. I meant to work today. I taught my lessons. My student had no idea that work cost me this money, and that is the point. They didn't need to know the cost. They just needed me to show up. So, whatever you are walking through today, keep going, even slowly. Keep walking. If this spoke to you, subscribe. Every week I share real stories about what it means to keep going when everything in you wants to stop. Thank you for watching this video.